but is it dwarf or dwarves? I know Lord of the Rings is dwarves. Well, Warhammer, it's dwarfs. I don't know what WoW's is. Just have to wait for Big Boy to get up again. You know, it takes a bit, especially for an old guy like him. You know. Also, I assume we're going to get to see more Maeve. Just don't know, you know, when. Well, sorry, well, when. I presume we're going to get to see more Maeve, but,
A threat must be dispatched. Yeah. Be swift about it.
That's kind of a cool intro thing. Like, you know, this spawning thing for it. Kind of cool. I was wondering if they were going to help. And I think the ghosts at the other place helped kill that huge demon as well, which I like. The NPC's not just ignoring it. You know, that's good. But, I assume we're going to see more Maeve, but, and I assume it's going to be in the Broken Shores. And I'm not sure if she'll come with us to Argus. Though she has flung herself through portals before to track down the demon. On multiple occasions. Who knows if she'll come with us to Argus. Then again, who knows even if we'll get to see her in Broken Shore. They may just leave her to this and that's it. You know?
The demonic presence recedes, but this is no time to be complacent. We await your arrival outside the temple.
Okay. I'll finish talking to him there in a moment. I want to go, I've heard enough of him saying that. Let me start again. We've heard that once. We don't need to hear it again. We can chat with him again once we... Oh, fell asleep assholes. Nice. I wouldn't mind having that, you know, Felbolt thing around more often. Yeah, just what damage it did there. It was cool. But, what was I trying to say? Yeah, I've heard that thing once. I don't need to hear it again. And we'll be hearing him talk more, I'm sure, when we get over to Shackle's den.
Our shores are ablaze with hellfire. Strike quickly before the threat moves in.
Well, at least the demon hunters are here helping out. That's something. And again, give them a moment. I'm sure they'll get captured. Really, crap? Really? Hit it? Yeah, this is the one issue playing while kind of tired. My English skill, at least I feel, my English skills go absolutely out the window. Maybe I'm just being overly critical of them, and they're actually fine, but I have no bloody idea. I keep going to use my judgment ability, and it's on cooldown like much more frequently than I expect. Just have like a pattern of mashing. I have like a pattern to my key mashing, and it just keeps going against it. When? Cool. Well, they can handle that. I'll just kill this guy and I'll be on my way. But yeah, them saying, ready your blades, demons come.
Every victory is crucial in this war.
Complete 100 different world quests. Nice. But, them saying the demons come.
Presence recedes,
oh, I can, you know, I hear something very different. There, some of my phrasing is coming back to me. Hey Boros, hey people, Boros got killed. I wonder how the rest of the Triumvirate is, and the former member of the Triumvirate that got captured by the Blood Elves. That was a creature that was a person we never got to see. Forever Rise. Oh, if they're going to forever rise, and they're going to be out, you know, out in the wobble yonder up that way then. Oh, anyway. It's probably best for me not to try and make a joke while my English skills are out the fucking window. Huh. Oh, yes, it's that wedding thing. Eternal bride, eternal groom. Yes, yes. Yes, what was I going to say was... Oh, back over here, a person was captured from the Cryo Core. It was a member of the Triumvirate. It was a part of the Blade of Argus, I think it was. I can't remember what they were called, what the group was back at Bloodwatch. But they were captured from it, and they were taken to the Vector Coil, where they were experimented on by the Blood Elves and turned into some abomination. The Blood Elves, and it was like an Eldar demon that were gonna. But anyway, they were turned into a creature, into some monster that was gonna be set loose on Bloodwatch. The Eldar, when you're fighting them, is taunting you about it, but nothing ever comes of it. Like, you can't find the beast, or caged up somewhere, or the guy's corpse even. Like, say if it was a bluff. Nothing comes of it. You never find the guy. It's not that he's in the Outlands or anything. As far as I know, he's just not in the game. And it's really annoying because they put a bit of building up to it, and there's nothing. No payoff. No nothing. And it just, like, I can understand that sometimes, like, say if you have a plan during development, you can't follow it through. Like, I understand that happens, but it doesn't make it any better, because it's just, I end up... Oh, Apprentice Pyromage. Huh. It doesn't really make it any better, because I just feel like... It doesn't make it any better because, while I understand, you know, that things happen and whatnot, I still feel like I'm really missing out on something that could have been so cool, you know? Oh, how about the Apprentice Pyromage? They're still shitting themselves. Good for them. Elemental Defender. Well, I applied that a little too late. Also, remember back in the day, a Blessing of Protection used to prevent physical attacks. Sorry, we used to prevent your physical attacks. You couldn't take physical damage, but you couldn't use any physical attacks. And I never used it because of that. That's why I'm so opposed to using it now, because it just goes against how I've played all this time, like. Okay. I want to say these are all references, I swear. But I have no idea to who or what, when, where, and why. Okay, I couldn't talk to the other person because they were a horde. They were a troll, you know, they were a horde aligned. This person I can because they're alliance aligned. Alright. You know, whatever folks was vote. There we go. May I fight by your side, brave Draenei. Cool. He's classified as my minion. Yay, I got a minion. But it's always weird. Christ, the guy can run. It's always weird to me when, like, say, it's like I get it when, say, a human says, you know, brave Draenei. You know, that makes sense. But when another Draenei says it to a Draenei, I feel like they should say something else. You know, my brave cousin, my, you know, it's just a different term, because the phrasing kind of implies that they're, you know, not the phrasing implies, but it would just, to me, it would flow better. Well, not flow better, but it would work better, basically. Just, if that was the case. But of course, I assume Blizzard could do that. They have people responding differently depending on your class. I suppose, couldn't they have people responding differently depending on... And they have people responding differently depending on your race. Couldn't they have it set up so, you know, if the NPC's, well, set to be Draenei, they could have it as, you know, they could... Oh yes, wasn't there a rare thing here? Wasn't that the case? Sorry, I just got stunned by the random, you know, almost pentagram of the Gill Goblins. Gilblins. But, you know, basically, my wording is failing me here, but basically, couldn't Blizzard work it in some way that they could have that? They have stuff that's similar, so I'd imagine they could, maybe? But I'm not sure. I'm no coder, I'm no programmer, no developer in general, so that is a bit beyond me. I'm just making a guess. And I'm hoping I'm right. Archmage. Or Prince. I'm surprised he's here without anyone else.
I should never have opposed Queen Ashara.
I'm afraid our fight has only brought us so far. We must press our attack before the Legion advances beyond their stronghold within the Temple of a Thousand Lights. The demons appear to be harnessing an ancient power within the temple itself. The Banshee twists and corrupt these sacred grounds with foul magic. We must remove the demonic presence before we press our final advance.
Don't blindly trust in it. Strike at their defenses, champion. Bring these demons down.
So, yes, basically we just have to fill this bar. Then I presume we'll get another scenario. Hopefully it won't take too long to fill. I wonder how long am I going to have this elemental defender for? I'm not sure how useful they are, but yeah, I'm not going to say no to friends. I swear we can get that axe ourselves. You know, the Fellblade Sentry. I swear we can get the axe he has. Oh, getting helped out by a Demon Hunter. Nice. Might make it go quicker. So I take it while this is going on, the world boss won't be here? Because that will be an awkward fight. Okay, maybe we won't be getting helped out by the Demon Hunter. Oh well. Ignore the Blade Storm, they don't really do that much damage. There's the Portal Keeper over there. After repel the threat, then slay the Portal Keeper, Vort's Tune. Vortune is not there, as far as I can see. No, they really work quickly at corrupting things, don't they? They really do. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's just a trinket. Meh. Nice, Wing Shanks. We can just keep smacking around the demons and hope that this bar starts filling quicker. They're around 45%. Okay. That was just a dot that I had. feels really weird. I feel like I should be using judgment quicker. Maybe maybe I lost an item with a lot of haste, like I took it off in favor of something else. I'm not sure. I'm on 9% haste right now. So it was higher before. But then again, I didn't really keep too much track of it. Could be misremembering. Foul cannons. These certainly have a different look to them than the ones from Burning Crusade. I'm not sure if I preferred one over the one or the other. You know, part of me feels the Burning Crusade one just because that was the first foul cannon I saw, but I can always remember the first. But I'm not sure. I don't want to have to take on the big boy back there, the elite. Taking them on just by myself, not the best of things. Also, the elemental is gone. The elemental defender is gone. And Doubt perished. He's probably just, you know, he helps me out for a bit, so he's gonna, you know, fade into the ether. I'm actually thinking about those fell cannons now from Burning Crusade, and in particular Blade's Edge mounted. I really feel like I need to go work on the factions there.
I'm out of range. The light smites our
But I'm not sure if I should. Like you know, the Ogre faction, and you know, just general, you know, do stuff related to that. I just feel in the mood for it, you know. Okay. Over here. Christ. You know, you're just showing off. Orsong Warrior. I wonder who that is. Could that be Brox? I can't remember what he looks like. Then he's just one guy that pops in my head. Oh, that went easier than I thought.
Find the demon orchestrating this offensive and usher in its end.
Our sight reaches far beyond yours.
Darksworn Ritualist. Alright. Now, Pile of Ash. Thank you, Ashburn.
For the light.
To be honest, I feel like Palnai here really should be bringing like a little vacuum up behind them. You know, in case of, you know, spontaneous demon disintegration. As you can notice, this is actually a lot like the waiter training area. Like, remember the up part down here? They just filled that bit in. Well, when I say a lot, like, it's, you know, bar a few changes, it is that place. This guy is creepy as fuck. It's rather hard to look at. Nice. You know, he says, our sight reaches far beyond your miserable world. You know, and yet we're kicking his ass. You know? The Legion is, you know, it's built up to be a huge, dangerous threat, and part of me is not feeling it. Though I suppose, after everything I've seen, I really should. Focus, glare speed increased. What, do I have to break out the titty magazines to make him unfocused?
You meddle with powers you do not understand, mortal. Your unwillingness to bow will be your end.
Meet me outside at once. It is time to sever the Legion's tendrils and free Yasuna.
Let's be honest, they'll be back. Give him 5 seconds.